Today's a bit of a different video. We're rating the best bad habits to ruin your life. So like S tier will be the best way to ruin your life, okay? So if you want to know how to ruin your life, or you're already ruining your life, this is going to be a great video. And there's so many, some are similar, so I'm going to kind of group them and just miss a few out. Let's get into it. Negative self-talk. You know, negative self-talk is quite a good one to ruin your life, because you never talk yourself into doing anything because you don't believe you can do it. So you're a bit like, oh, I'm not going to go after this new job opportunity. I'm not going to try to go for this interview. Oh, because I probably won't get it. Oh, no. Someone else will get it. They have more skills than me. You're better talking. Oh. So negative self-talk can destroy your chances in life with a lot of different opportunities, because you don't really believe in yourself. You know, you're negative Nancy. And no one likes a negative Nancy, a negative Natalie, a negative Nathan. I'm going to put this in B tier. Because even though you can have loads of negative self-talk, but you can still kind of achieve stuff. You just may hate yourself. You may, I'm a bit of a loser, but you still try, if that makes sense. Jumping to conclusion is the next one. When someone just jumps to conclusions over everything, you know, oh, this girl's not gonna want me, I'm not her type, because she's dated some other type in the past, so it can't be me. Jumping to conclusions. Oh, a new job opportunity, you try and go for a job, oh, I'm not gonna get it. No, I don't have the experience, or whatever. Jumping to conclusions is not a good thing, to be honest. But someone who jumps to conclusions doesn't mean they'll, completely sabotage their life. I'd put jumping to conclusions in C. You can still salvage a good life. Just jumping to conclusions is just a little thing, really. The next one is video games. Now, guys, video games has to be S tier. It has to be one of the best ways to destroy a life. There's so many games out there. You know, a massive one, they say World of Warcraft, that's an RPG. People just play that non-stop. You know, trying to level up, get the best gear, whatever. And then you got single-player games, The Witcher, Skyrim, online games. You got League of Legends, Dota 2, Apex Legends, and all these different games. You want to get better, so you keep playing more to beat other people. Or in like RPGs, you want to get the best skills or best armor, best sword, best gun, whatever. These things keep you stuck because you get those dopamine hits for improving your character, and you think you're doing well, you're getting good results, but then you're getting the results in the game and you're not getting the results in the real world where it's harder. You know, video games will keep you stuck, and it is definitely one of the best ways to destroy your life. It's the complete S tier, godlike. That is a one-way track to being a badass in a video game, but destroying your life in the real world. The next one's lying. It's not good to be a liar, you know. That's why lying is a bad habit. But will lying sabotage your life? I don't really think so. I'd put lying in B tier. You get loads of people in the world who are successful, whatever, but they're just complete liars. You get those people that just lie about little stupid things as well. If you're talking in a conversation, they'll be like, oh yes, I went to that place and I've traveled to this many countries. For a start, no one cares, but why do you feel the need to lie? I don't think lying ruins your life, to be honest with you. I just think it ruins your character. Who wants to be labeled as a liar? You want integrity in this world. I hold integrity as a strong value of mine. Lie, I'm gonna put B tier. You can ruin relationships, stuff like that. So I'm gonna put liar in B tier. Because if people trying to lie loads of times to get to the top, eventually they'll get found out. The next one's partying, and in a degenerate style. Has to be S tier. If you're partying in a degenerate style, you're constantly going out, drinking too much alcohol, partying too much, maybe you've even moved on to drugs or whatever, or you're chasing girls constantly. But then what happens then? You're partying too much. You wake up the next day, you wake up late. You got a negative mindset, it really impacts your day. You plan to do stuff, but now you're not going to do anything because you've woke up late, you feel like crap. Now you're eating loads of junk food, and that's a downward spiral. and then you do it again, get drunk again, because you're a degenerate. Degeneracy is S tier. Degenerate partying is S tier. Like video games can ruin your life so fast. Degenerate style partying, S tier. One of the best ways to destroy your life. Blaming. Blaming's a good one, but I wouldn't put blaming in S tier. I probably would put blaming. I'd probably put it up there quite high though. I'd probably put blaming in A tier, to be honest with you. And why? Because you always have that person who doesn't really take accountability and responsibility for their life or the actions they take. So they start blaming, pointing the finger at everyone else, not knowing there's three fingers pointing back at themselves. They don't take responsibility for their lives. They blame other people. They're negative. It's everyone else's fault. If you get this type of person, and you blame everything on everyone else and society, then you're not gonna have a great life, because you're not gonna hold yourself responsible and go for the things you want, because the world's against you. This is a great way to ruin your life. Not taking any responsibility and not taking any accountability for your actions. Stop before it's too late. The next one's going to bed late, and we had that culture of, you got to grind, 4 hours sleep, this, that, and the other. Well, you're sleeping, I'm grinding. Yeah, but what do you look like? You got grey hair, and you're 24 because you're stressed the hell out. You eat junk food. You need to look after yourself. It really helps with energy levels. For example, you don't get enough sleep. You got crap energy the next day. You're all groggy, so you have to drink like 8 cups of coffee just to feel normal. But then that drops back down, and you feel like crap again. Sleep is so important for repair, recovery, for energy levels the next day, to stay useful, young. I'm going to put this in A, okay? And I'll put this in A because when you're a bit younger, you can get away with a bit less sleep. But as you get older and older and older, sleep is super important, Super important when you're younger anyway, but you can get away with it. I'm going to put sleep in A tier. That will eventually ruin your life. Staying up till 4 a.m., doing whatever you do on TikTok or gaming, distracting yourself, going to bed late. Not a good thing. News. Some people may be surprised about this one, but I will actually put news in S tier. You get those people constantly watch the news. The news is misleading anyway. They just show you loads of negative stuff, the stuff they want you to see, just to make the general public, outraged constantly on the daily basis. They never show anything positive, usually. And what does that do? It conditions your mind. You listen to this crap, listening to this crap on a daily basis. You start becoming negative. You start seeing the world different. Oh, there's no good in this world, because that's all you're seeing. That is what you're surrounded by. Your simulation, your own simulation is just bombarding you with just negative crap. So that's what you think the whole world is like when it's not. So if you want to really destroy your life, constantly watch the news. Great one, to be honest with you. Will suck every bit of positivity and happiness out of your life. And that's a great way to ruin your life. The news will go in S tier. Destroy your life. Nail biting. Bit of a weird one. Nail biting won't destroy your life, okay? I put nail biting in D or F. Meh. I could do this all day. Yeah, you could do this all day, but it's a bit unhygienic. You have all those disgusting bite nails, they're all uneven and stuff like that. Put an F. You could do this all day. You could just bite your nails all day if you wanted to, but it's better to be more hygienic, okay? The next one. Hard drugs. Oh, I wonder where I'm going to put hard drugs. You want to destroy your life? Another great way. Hard drugs, okay? You see these people addicted to these hard drugs, they end up homeless on the streets, needles hanging out their arms, It's a terrible sight to see, but it's a great way, a perfect way to destroy your life. If you wanted to destroy your life, get addicted to one of these substances, game over, because it's so hard to climb back into sobriety after that. I don't know myself because I've never been on hard drugs, but I can only imagine. And from what I've seen, yeah, a straight S tier. Sugary drinks, sodas, things like that. It's not going to destroy your life. It's just not really healthy, is it? If you're constantly drinking loads of fizzy drinks, it's full of sugar, sodas, all that, it can make you feel like crap, okay? You become reliant on all these different sugary drinks. Not good for your health. C tier. The next one's commenting on the internet. Okay, so I'm guessing this is more, negative comments on people's videos, things like that. Imagine being one of these people that just sends loads of negativity out onto people on the internet that they don't even know. And they do that because, they have their own insecurities, so they just kind of project. But either way, it's quite a good way to ruin your mindset, because you're constantly, crapping on other people, and then you're not sorting your own life out, and then you keep crapping on other people, and you get addicted to the negativity, and you keep crapping on people, and you start feeling a bit good about yourself because you're just trying to push people down, crapping on loads of different people. Terrible for your mindset, makes you all negative. That kind of a downward spiral, and then you don't go for things that you want in life because you're all negative and you just crap on people. Oh no, I'm down. Oh, I hate all these people. Why do you keep putting other people down instead of sorting your own situation out, instead of sorting your own life out? B tier. The next one is fapping, and this is obviously if you're fapping way too much. This has to be God tier. S tier. Oh yeah, this can ruin your life easily. Because you could spend all day just beating your meat, until it turns purple, and then you still beat it even more. You could then turn up for work late, or then, stop doing the things you used to do because you like doing this so much. Now you're addicted to some weird, hardcore stuff, You spend all your time doing this, and then you feel drained and tired, so you can't be asked to go after the things you want in life, like your goals. It has a massive negative impact on your life. It really does affect a lot of people. That's why they're going the whole no-fap thing, because it's got so bad that they need to introduce something like this to stop it. So if you really want to find another way to destroy your life, this is a great one, and this is a God tier, S tier one, along with video games, degenerate partying, hard drugs, things like that. All great ways to destroy your life. Takeaways and eating out. A lot of people have takeaways, although they eat out with people, maybe their partners, whatever, they go for dinner. Not really a big deal. It depends what you order, things like that. For that reason, I'm putting it in C tier. But if you're constantly eating out, loads and loads of calories, eating terrible foods for you, things like that, then it could become a bit more of an issue. But if it's now and again, C tier. Okay, the next one we're going to do is TV, okay? So it's going to be any sort of TV series, entertainment, any documentaries, things like that. I'm going to put this as A tier, okay? I know you're going to say, but you put video games as S tier. Yeah, but I think video games are more addicting than watching TV. You're leveling up your character, you're getting loads of dopamine hits, this, that, and the other. Oh, I get better armor. Oh, I need to keep playing because I need to get this new skill, this, that, and the other. But then with TV series, it's a bit less engaging. You're not constantly getting dopamine hits to get the next armor. Maybe it's a good series and I'll get loads of dopamine hits from finding out what happens, but it's not the same as video games. For me anyway, in my experience, maybe different for you. But if you spend all your time watching TV, you will waste away your life as well, instead of doing the things you need to do. A tier. The next one is junk food. Now for me, it could be different for people, but in my opinion, constantly just consuming junk food is going to be, I'm going to put it in S tier, honestly. Just constantly consuming junk food, overeating, loads of calories. It's not good for your health, okay? You want to try and survive as long as you can. I know it's a bit morbid, but when you're healthy and fit, you'll be more mobile, healthier later on down the line, less health complications. If you're constantly consuming junk food, you're not moving on the right path, okay? It can lead to diabetes, high cholesterol, things like that. You become overweight, obese, and that can ruin your life. It can stop you from going after what you want, doing certain activities, because you're just not capable of doing it. S tier. If you want a good way to destroy your life as well, just keep overeating loads of junk food. Get it in there. Get it down, you boy. The next one we're looking at is social media. Okay, this one's obvious. You spend all your time on social media, S tier. Think of TikTok, for example. Think of the dopamine hits you get from TikTok. You scroll through, dopamine hit. And it could all be in different contexts as well. You could see like a man falling through a roof. Next minute, there's a girl dancing, shaking her butt. You scroll through, there's a cute kitten. You scroll through, someone else is dancing. So many different things. So many dopamine hits, making our attention spans terrible. These things are very addictive. They're meant to be addictive to keep everyone on the platforms. You spend all your time on social media, you will ruin your life. It's such a great way to ruin your life. It's actually unbelievable how good it is to ruin your life, because you spend all your time looking at that instead of, being present in the real world, focusing on your goals or activities, things like that. And then you look at everyone else's life on social media as well, like, oh, their lives look so good and mine looks like crap, because everyone's presenting them their best selves to the world. Loads of people who don't post in ages, oh, look at them, they've posted like 58 holiday pictures. Oh, their life is amazing. Is it amazing, or are they presenting the best parts to you? I'm not saying all social media is bad. It's just if you're addicted to it and you spend all your time on it. You can learn a lot of good things from social media, learn from a lot of people on social media, people you look up to. I'm just saying, if you're just addicted to it, you're on it 24/7 whenever you have time, and you watch pointless stuff, things that just don't help you in any way. Okay, the next one's complaining, and complaining is actually a really good one to ruin your life, because if you're constantly complaining, it's kind of like earlier, you're blaming everyone else, complaining, oh, why is it this way, or why is it that way, or why is life like that? No one wants to be around someone who constantly complains about everything. They take no responsibility, accountability for actions, constantly complaining, wow, life isn't fair, wow. But the thing is, no one else is gonna save you. No one's gonna, the magic, I don't know, fairy, oh, I'll sort your life, abracadabra, now you've got everything you wanted out of life. No one's coming to save you. So complaining and doing nothing about your situation is a great way to ruin your life, because you'll never actually do anything, because you just complain that it's everyone else's fault. I really think if that's all someone does is complain, they won't actually do anything or move in the right direction, because they're constantly going to be complaining it's everyone else's fault. Complaining's got to be, oh man, I'm torn, but I think complaining's S tier. Complaining, S tier. I know it's different to like hard drugs and stuff like that, but complaining, constantly complaining, negative, constantly in your ear, just get away from me, man. No one likes to be surrounded by a constant complainer. It's never their fault. So that's the final results of the best bad habits to ruin your life. Okay, so if you really want to mess up your life, you may want to take a look at those S tier ones. Okay, I'm just being stupid. Guys, reduce that as much as you can. You don't want to be doing loads of those S tier bad habits, okay? And become the best version of yourself, give yourself the best chance you can out of life. This video was just a bit of fun, so I hope you enjoyed it. But if you did enjoy this video, why not watch another one? I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You got this.